Yo, what's up? It's your man's Joaquin, and you are tuned in to another episode of Heat Level Podcast. What's up, world? So y'all know what's up with me. I got my man's up to the left for me. Tell him who he is.
Hey, I'm Mikey Jonas. I'm a filmmaker and artist.
All right, cool. I didn't say tell you what you do. I just tell him what's your name. That's all we need. No, I'm fucking. All right, but we doing an interview today, and we got Miss Jennifer Kinzer, aka Lady Chyna Doll, aka Miss Columbia, Tennessee, on that ass, aka the motherfucker that'll pull your weave out on your day. So what's going on?
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, the lovely Lady Chyna Doll, better known as Jennifer Kinzer, and I'm glad to be here.
That's what's up. She said that very white. That word, not very white, but very white.
Very white.
Yeah. Hey, so look, hey, tell everybody where you from, man, what you do, and how you got into doing what you do. You know, who's your inspiration? You know, who you listen to, who you like to talk. I mean, like to pop in your tape deck when you was growing up.
Yes. So I'm Jennifer Kinzer. I'm a recording artist, better known as I do business as Lady Chyna Doll. I rap, I sing. I'm also a public speaker. I have a podcast, Truthful. Where I swear to tell the truth and nothing but the truth. So help me, God. One of my greatest inspirations, I had never been an actor before other than doing stage play. I had the main role, being Sister Mary Clarence, aka Dolores Van Cartier, for everybody who's seen Sister Act. So it was a musical, it was a stage play. And so to be able to be a part of what you guys had presented to me, I appreciate the opportunity. And how I got involved is because I knew Joaquin before he was Joaquin. We rocked plenty shows, plenty mics, many stages together and reconnected. And so, when you reached out to me, wanting me on the podcast before we actually recorded this and did this interview, we were able to, I was able to be the main actress, Kaylee, honey. So you'll be able to see me acting jobless, getting ready to come out soon. So my inspiration, I would have to say musically is my mom. We grew up singing in church together.
So your mom, what church?
So I grew up Baptist, First Missionary Baptist Church in Columbia, Tennessee, downtown, on what we call the Mink Slide.
So are you from Columbia?
Yes, I am born and raised in Columbia, Tennessee.
Okay, well, I'm about to tell you something. My granddad is from Columbia.
Really? Okay.
Ain't never heard of the How Low? From here. The How Low?
The How Low?
No,
I haven't.
No, the Lows, L-O-W-E.
No, I haven't I haven't met them, but I've heard of them.
Yeah, that's my family, man. The Lows, man. They old school Columbia. I don't really fuck with them though, because ain't no bottom foot there. But so Mike, get on this. You got any question you want to ask Miss Chyna Doll? I shouldn't be asking you to ask a question. You should be asking a question. What's going on with my co-host, man? It's all good, y'all.
Well, actually, before we were what is it?
You like an old white man right now too, Mike.
Well, I'm not white. Okay. So I want to ask you again.
White.
What was the biggest thing that you got out of working with us?
Well, the biggest thing that I got out of working with you guys, first of all, you guys know what you're doing. And you guys made me feel very comfortable. One of my takeaways was when you basically said, like, the script, the storyline, and the fact that you know what's going on, that you encourage me to improv. Now, me coming from a background where it was line for line, you mess that line up, you're causing other people to not be on top of their game because they're waiting on you to say this particular line. So my takeaway from shooting jobless was be gentle with myself. And I have to remind myself that daily all the time. As I was telling you before, I grew up with a perfectionist mindset. Like everything had to be perfect. If I made a mistake, I was down on myself about it. Like I feel bad about it. Or I would cry and get really emotional.
Do me a favor.
Well, one of the things that I was telling you about.
Hold on for a second. Let her take a breath. God damn, Jennifer. She was gone. I was like, I lost you. I'm high too. So it was like you was going to.
Well, look, I talk fast. You just.
I'm like, hold on for a second. Let's slow it down. You know, I'm on cloud 7 right now. I'm trying to get to cloud 9. So we're going to.
Okay, so one of the things that I was telling you.
Go ahead, Mike, get on this.
Was one of the things is like a lot of people view not reaching a goal or making mistakes, quote unquote, as a bad thing. I always see it as a good thing, because you're a lot of the times we succeed, but we don't learn anything. And the things that we learn the most is where we make our mistakes, make our errors. If you go ahead and shoot a dart and you hit bullseye, you didn't succeed it. You just made a bullseye and that was it. But if you miss, you start learning how to recalculate. You start thinking, you start seeing how you're going to react with failure, or quote unquote failure. And then you learn more from making mistakes than from actually being successful right there. Being successful means that you just did it right. It doesn't mean that you're going to be constantly be doing it right.
Let me ask you a question, Jennifer. All right, let me ask you a question. How many people have gave you thumbs up, pat on the back, or all that for all your good, positive accomplishments you're doing? How many people have said, oh man, I'm glad you're coming up, you're doing a podcast, you just been in the film? How many people say that to you? Just give me a ballpark.
Say it to me directly or send me a message?
No, say it to you directly, like basically giving you your props of everything you do.
I would have to say my favorite 5, probably about 5 people.
Okay, now let's reverse that. Soon as you fuck up, or say that you're doing your podcast and something just happened, you say, well, fuck it. And you like, quit it, right? Then you say, I ain't doing acting no more. And they be like, oh, well, you back to that old bullshit itself. How many times or how many people got something to say then when you're not elevated?
Probably 100.
Okay.
Probably 145.
You know what I'm saying? So that's so I put that in my head, and I see that a lot of people are not gonna give you your props when you elevate. You know what I mean? So I learned, and I'm like, guess what? You ain't gotta give me my props. It don't matter, because I know soon as you think I'm falling or I'm in need or I'm not elevating like I said I was. Oh, then you're gonna have plenty. Hey man, won't you just give it up, man? What's gonna happen for you? Damn, that show encouragement, but you didn't want to say keep going, knock it out the park. You know what I'm saying? So that I learned that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you have learned that yet. I know you're still trying to find yourself and all, but well, I think you probably find it. So you still probably search a little bit. Sometimes people search a lifetime to try to find who they are, but they don't find out who they are till the day before they pass. So either way, if you find out who you are before you hit the ground, I guess it works, And I had a conversation, and I want you to chime in on this. These people, right? That I did some work for. One of them asked me was, I told him I'm not scared to die. I don't fear anything. You know why I don't? Yeah, it's a reason why I don't fear anything. It ain't because I'm a head buster and I don't give a fuck about shit. No, that ain't why I don't fear dying. I don't fear dying because I'm at peace with myself. If
definitely. When you find out when you find out who you are and what you were created to do, and know that you've impacted or influenced one person, that's all that really matters. That's success to me. If I died today, I feel like I am successful. Just simply because of the things that I put my mind to or set out to do, I accomplished them, whether I was good at it or a person thought I sucked at it.
Let's talk about music, right? All right, now we're gonna put this in the context of music. Now, I can't call mine an excuse. I can say it's an excuse, but it's a legitimate excuse that came from choices that were made, right? So when I left and went to prison and everybody was doing their music, you doing your thing, y'all had a whole little Columbia squad and Shelbyville squad. I remember them days, you know, we had Flight. Yeah, you know, everybody was kind of doing their thing, right? Now, I get out, I get locked up, I get out. So I'm like, who are still doing, who done elevated, right? Who are living off their dream, who's really doing it. So I went through, I know that, you know, you was doing a little something, but you weren't really into it as I thought you would be. Other people, you know, 28, Blitz, you know, C Vegas, Young Thugs, you know, all that. So I had to do cheesy, whatever. I had to go and look and see who was elevated, right? Now, I seen nobody. Now, this is my opinion, okay? So I don't want, you know, if you take it personal, and I tell everybody, man, anybody.
No, we ain't gonna take it personal.
I don't fuck, I'm still saying what I'm saying. All right. All right, so now I think that you should have been on a better level than you are now. Okay. I
agree.
I think Blitz, I think 28, I think Flight, was Yo Gunna, what is his name? Yo Gunna, something like that.
They hit that song Too Fast.
Yeah,
I'm moving too fast.
Yeah. Then we had Young Gunna. This is my thing. Everybody, I like the people that I talk to, and they said, "Look, life happened."
Yep.
But
and it did for me.
And
like I'm about
to give you some constructive criticism. Okay.
Sure.
I think I looked at your, like when I looked at your YouTube page, right? And I was like, okay, she's been out here. Okay. Ain't no way she just should only have that many people that's paying attention to her music. All right. On the flip side, and I'm like, numbers ain't nothing. That's cool. But you only got 88 people that want to connect with you, and you've been doing a YouTube thing for how long? I get out. And I started a YouTube channel. I don't post nothing on my YouTube channel till like almost a year later. Okay? Year and a half later. So only I had my YouTube for like a year and a half, right? Now, I got 243 subscribers within 9 months of me basically putting, well, actually about a year. Me basically putting a song. I got 243 now, but I'm saying I started with like 24, and then I was like 100. And honestly, I wasn't even doing nothing but putting videos up. So a lot of my subscribers just was coming from people that were bumping into my video, right? And I'm like, how a guy come out homeless and I come up to surpass a lot of people, right? And this is what I got to tell you, Jack. And you got to, remember this. Work ethic. Everybody said, everybody talk about it, but a lot of people do not have it. What do you think about that, Jennifer? How you think, what's your response to that? Or how I see when I got out and how I feel like
I'll tell you what,
and a lot of other people. I want to get a take real quick. You and a lot of people should have elevated. So what's your response?
I think work ethic definitely, work ethic and dedication matters, but both of them work together.
No,
I do agree.
Why? Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I do agree that I should have surpass, you know, where I'm at now. But as far as like platforms and things of that nature, like with me having 1.1K subscribers, it never started as a Chyna Doll page to begin with. So how I got the subscribers where people began to follow what we had going on, it was all based off of Black market enterprise that my sister had created because we used to throw parties and stuff together. So in Colombia, when it came to like stages that I could be on, if you wasn't clicked with this person or you weren't cool with that person or whatever, you wasn't in the gang or you wasn't affiliated, then it was like, and then you a woman. So I'm the only female in Colombia. Not saying there's not other females that are doing things now, but at that time when I began, and the only person that's still going now, you know, and stepping out to different things outside of music too, I do feel like I made a lot of excuses for myself, and I also had a lot of self-doubt because what my sister saw and other people saw and believed in me that I could do or where I could go, I wasn't ready mentally or emotionally prepared, you know what I'm saying, for all the stuff that was going to come along with the success that I thought I wanted. I thought I wanted the fame and the spotlight, but as I got older, I realized I don't have to have none of that. I'd rather have health is more important, and my wealth and leaving a legacy for my son when I became a mother. So yeah, life did happen. Me losing my father and me becoming a mother definitely gave me limited time, you know what I'm saying? Because now I'm caring for a loved one, or I'm the only person that my son has to look up to. So now there's times where I have to
can I tell you one thing? Can I tell you
be able to do those opportunities because I couldn't.
All right, Mike.
Okay, so here's the thing. I'll tell you why you didn't have the numbers that you wanted to have the numbers. Okay, is because you were not truthful with yourself. Okay, and the reality of it is that when you put yourself out there through any type of medium, if you're not truthful, people are going to call your bullshit out. And I'm not saying that you were trying to scheme people out or whatever. The thing was that you were going through a change that you couldn't be truthful because you don't know what the truth was. Okay.
Yep, I was seeking the truth.
Exactly.
And in the process of seeking the truth and trying to find who I was, I had created Chyna Doll, and Chyna Doll had became an image to where I didn't know how to reintroduce my new self to remain truthful to who I was.
Let me ask something. Hold on for 1 second. Let me ask something real quick. Okay. Now, when I say been ahead, I ain't saying that you're supposed to be an artist on the stage, an artist, platinum selling, Grammy Award winning. That ain't what I'm saying. Okay. What I'm saying is something of an elevation than where you at. Not saying that you didn't elevate. Okay.
Yeah, because I did.
can see that you have elevated, but you are wasting your potential. Just like I was told a lot of times growing up, stop wasting your potential. You know how great you are. You know where you can go. You're wasting it. So me saying you should have been on a high level than where you at, and not saying it's not elevated, but if I'm a person and I'm looking and saying, look, it's way more to you than this. And people take it the wrong way a lot.
So we know how to fool the numbers and we know how to get the numbers. But to be truly successful.
Hold on. I went out. Let me figure what I was saying. My bad.
Wait, hold up. Let me finish.
Go ahead. No, because I wasn't recording you because I went out. Hold on for a second. Yeah. So what I was saying basically is not that you didn't elevate, okay? Like I said, you elevated, you know. But if a person sees potential that you can be more than what you are, and you should have been going to reach that potential, that's what I'm saying. You know, it's kind of like when people say money ain't shit. Money don't mean nothing. You're a fucking lie. Most people that say that shit are people that ain't got no fucking money. You know, I'm just being honest, not saying money bring you happiness and shit. Yes, for certain people, money can bring you happiness. People that are in the gutter and need money to get out is gonna bring them happiness. Okay. Now, you got some people that always have money their whole life, and they say, you know, money don't make you happy. I got a lot of money. You know why? Because you always had money. So of
Yep.
course you're gonna look at it different. You feel what I mean? But
Okay.
let me ask you this question. A motherfucker that's worth 20, 30, 40 million and never know what it's like to be broke. Most of the time when they go to broke, they put a gun in their head. Go ahead, Mike.
Okay, so
No, I wanted to go back to what you were saying before Mike get on this, but what? No, when you were saying like
Stop.
you said you didn't know your potential. You were saying that I didn't know my potential, or
stop. Do you know what you just did? You said before Mike get on this, you didn't even know that you said it. That's why we was laughing. Because you was like, hold on, before Mike get on this.
Yeah, before Mike get on this, on this. Okay, I got it.
Yeah. So that's
no, but you were saying saying like that's funny.
That was funny.
No, but you were saying like I didn't know my work, I didn't know my potential, or where I could be. Is that what you're saying?
No. Hold up.
Yeah,
here's the thing. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you. Wait, hold it. I'm gonna tell you a story about a very famous artist.
Barry, not Barry. We don't know Barry, but Barry White.
Okay.
Barry.
He actually started as an actor when I was like 7 years old, something like that. He was very successful. He was very successful in what he was doing. He moved on to doing soap operas and stuff like that. He was still very successful. He was very recognized, all this kind of stuff, and he had a big following, you know. Now, when I moved to the States, he went into rock. He became a musician. He was a hard rocker, and he was like, yes, I want to keep it real. I want to do this, whatever. Made some money. He's still successful, but yeah, there was something going on. He went back into acting and went into this role about a type of music that is very typical from Colombia, which is called vallenato. Okay, it's almost like, you know, Louisiana, you know, type of music, very typical from a specific area from Colombia.
What kind of berry? Strawberry?
And the thing was that so he found himself, and I don't think he was ever looking for that, but he found himself a real place where he could be himself. You know, he had potential. He knew where he wanted. He knew what, you know, he was going to work for it. He was going to all this, and he was always trying to do this image. But now, what is it? Now this is back in 92 where he found himself, 91, 92. And now he's one of the biggest stars of in music. You know, you guys probably don't know it, don't know him, or not in tropical music, Latin American music, but he's played with everybody. Mark Anthony, I went to a concert where he was playing with Mark Anthony. Okay, so he's been able to mix all types of genres and stuff like that. But the whole idea was that he found himself in a situation where he could be himself. It's not about that you didn't know where your potential, or that you were lacking your potential, or you were not understanding. Is that you really have not been able to find yourself. And if you go back into all the people have been completely successful, the people that actually you follow, and that is
okay. I don't for a sec. So Jennifer, all of that he's saying, what's your response to what he's talking?
I don't agree with the fact that I feel like I didn't know who I was. But I do agree with the fact where he's saying like, you create this image and now you have this image, but as you grow and you develop and you go through life, you change. So your music has to change with you.
Okay.
So
But
Well,
So I feel like
the thing is like, wait, hold up. I didn't say that you didn't know who you were.
No, he
It's
just
that
said.
you were. Wait, hold up. You're not who you were. I mean, who you are. You were still finding yourself. So you, in a sense, that you. How could you know yourself if you're trying to find yourself?
that makes sense.
And now that you found yourself, or you found the right route where you want to take and say, hey man, this is where I want to go. Look, what is it?
Hey man, hey, it sounds like you said when you fund yourself. Go
ahead. No, but like, look, for example, Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs was, he was doing his thing with computers and all this kind of stuff, and he made Apple what it was because he went into a class of calligraphy because he liked the girl. I don't know, what's this guy, Uptown Girl, what's Billy Joel.
Billy Joel. I don't want to stop you in your thing, but let's get a little more from Jonathan.
Wait, hold up.
So we take it over our interview. Go ahead, Jonathan. I want to get a little bit from it.
Okay, Billy Joel was gonna be a history.
I'm gonna cut it all out anyway.
Billy Joel was gonna be a history teacher. He went for school for that. He went into music for like pure accident. Yeah, a lot of people they know what they want, they know who they are, and then all of a sudden they find a path of where to go. This is the right fit for me. And now they found their voice.
That definitely makes sense because, I'm a natural born teacher. I never thought I could choose. When I got out of college, I graduated from MTSU with a degree in health education, community and public health. I started out in nursing because I wanted to help people, sick people, right? So I knew I always wanted to help people. I didn't know how I could help them, but I figured, okay, if I be a nurse, then I can do that. But then I realized I don't want to be in a hospital facility for 12 hours. You know what I'm saying? 3 or 4 days a week. I realized that's not what I wanted to do, but I knew that I wanted to help people. That was my core. I wanted to reach people, but I also knew that my voice was my instrument. I didn't know how to play piano. I didn't know how to, play the tuba or be in a band, but I knew that I had a voice. I knew I could sing. From a little girl at 5, I never got notoriety until I began to rap. It was like, oh, that's the short, sassy girl that's talking shit. You know what I'm saying? That's when people started gravitating and paying attention, was like, okay, what's next? What is she going to say next? Then when I outgrew that and was like, okay, I want to be more of a lady. I've always been a lady, don't get me wrong, but you go from a little girl to a young, to a young girl, to a lady, to a woman, a womb man, because then I became a mother. So all these different transitions in my life, my music never transcended or showed the true hurt or loss or grief, which is what I'm going to focus on now with my new project called Emotional, because I feel so many emotions.
Okay. You look like Bill X when you doing it. I'm a lady.
That's one of my inspirations.
Lady, no, you're unladylike.
She teach music.
No
she
limit.
Teach music.
I know, Master P, no limit. No limit. What she say? What I'm the biggest Mama Mia, a lady like diva, lyrical man eater, believer. See get that ass embarrassed. Oh shit, I'm gonna bring it back.
And you know what? People always said that I reminded them of Mia X, but I never grew up on her. But I grew to and love her and follow her.
Her older stuff, and you know what else you need to do? Go watch her cooking show. She can cook. She
got a cooking show, and I watch her a cooking show, and she does teach. She teaches music.
Yeah. Oh so yeah. Look, she the truth. All right, look.
So what I was saying is, right. So what I was saying is, even though music and her blowing up in music and being known for being in that group and having a backing, as far as being a female artist, there's always has to be a male cosign. Who's gonna co-sign Chyna Doll? Who's gonna co-sign Lady Chyna Doll? You know what I mean? And I'm like, well, why is it that even though this is a male-dominated industry, that women have shifted?
Yeah,
You know,
I'll tell you this. Women are doing women are doing a thing now more bigger than they were. And I like that they taking control. And I think that's a good thing. And I think that all of them keep doing what they do. So let's conclude this interview, man. I gotta give you the brutally honest question, and you gotta let me know what it is. And if you tell me a lie, I'm gonna have to rag your ass. So there's the question right here. Have you ever been knocked out cold in a fist fight?
No.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, Jennifer, no?
No, never.
Never been knocked out cold. Have you ever knocked a motherfucker out cold?
I have.
Oh, that's what's up.
One hit a quitter. They call me Chyna Ali. I got them hands.
Nah, ain't what you did, snoozer. All right, Mike, you got 30 seconds.
Well, I actually was in 8th grade, and I was in gym class, and there was this. I was tying my shoes, and this guy looked at me, and I go, "Hey, what's up, man?" And nothing much, and all of a sudden, I see these 2 shoots in front of me, and he was like challenging me into a fight, and I'm like, "Okay, cool." And he swung at me. I blocked him. I grabbed his head, and I slammed it against the locker, and he just went like this. More, and that's the last thing I remember.
He knocked your ass out.
I looked up. I was like, I was on the floor looking up, going, "What the fuck did just happen?"
He knocked your ass out, nigga.
Out.
Hit you with a super
one hit a
quitter. All right, so
and I was like, and then they found out he was a black belt.
Hey, let me tell y'all something. The motherfucker ain't never knocked me out, but that's what I've knocked out plenty. Better believe that shit. I hit very hard. So I try to let them know where they can. Jonathan, I hit very hard. Trust me. So let them know where they can find your music in 30. Don't get it off 30 seconds. Let them know where they can find your music, what you're doing, and your YouTube page. You know, tell them everything.
All right, so you can Google me, search Ladi Chyna Doll. That's Ladi, because I am a lady. Chyna Doll. So it's search. You can find me on Spotify, all digital platforms, YouTube. Just search Ladi Chyna Doll, and I'll come right up.
Lady
I do have a music page on Facebook. Lady with an I, Chyna with a Y.
Yeah, you gotta tell them how to do it for people.
Yeah, so just go subscribe to my YouTube channel, Ladi Chyna Doll. You can Google me. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram. It's all the same, Ladi Chyna Doll. So that's where you can find me and my music.
And she's gonna have an OnlyFans account soon. And just remember, y'all, OnlyFans ain't just for sex. They got music and everything on OnlyFans. Okay, just to let everybody know.
For real.
That. Yes, it's a music platform now. They done upgraded to a music, filming, and everything platform. It's crazy. You gotta go look it up. Well, hey, y'all, man, appreciate y'all getting me here, man. If y'all want to go check me out, man, y'all know what it is. Wykeem, WYQEEM. That's WYQ, Eric, Mimi, Mama, Momo. And y'all know y'all can get that on Spotify, Google me. Y'all want to watch videos, y'all go Wykeem TV. That's WYQEEM TV. That's WYQ, Eric, Mimi, Mama, Momo TV. Y'all know what's up. And if y'all want to listen to this podcast, y'all know it's everywhere, Apple Podcasts. So you can just go to heatlevelpodcast.com and it'll take you straight to the podcast.
So the Truth Be Told podcast, you can check it out at Jennifer Kinzer page on Facebook. I go live every Thursday, 8:30. It's called Truth Be Told, because I swear to tell the truth and nothing but the truth. So y'all can check me out.
Oh, that's what's up. And y'all make sure y'all get to see her in the upcoming role. And Kaylee and Jobless. So hey, y'all make sure y'all do it. Hey, so this is what's gonna happen too. Y'all gonna have to come to the premiere. So make sure y'all subscribe down here below, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to push to about 300,000 views in the next 6 months. And I hope y'all be able to see the movie Jobless. We'll be having a podcast with the Jobless cast and crew. It's gonna be fun. Make sure y'all tune in, because what people don't understand, we are gonna be doing it live. Yes, I said it. We'll be doing it live. We will be streaming on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and heatlevelentertainmentair.com. So you can go to the website, you maybe go to YouTube, which will be Heat Level Podcast, or you maybe go to Facebook, which will be Heat Level Entertainment, or you maybe go to Instagram, which will be YQWYQEEM, and you maybe watch the live podcast with the cast and crew of Jobless, man. So,
Jobless.
it's gonna be fun.
I'm no longer jobless.
Oh, yeah. So we're gonna get up out of here. So look, Mike, appreciate you coming through. Jennifer Kinzer, aka Lady Chyna Doll, aka introducing Jennifer Kinzer is K. So that's how we doing that. Hey, so y'all know what's up, man. Appreciate that. But y'all know how I always say, I'm about this bitch.